African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing on the progress of the special military operation as of January 9, 2025. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces in the Kharkov Direction inflicted defeat on formations of the Motorized Infantry Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the area of the settlement of Volchansk, in the Kharkov Region. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 45 servicemen and a vehicle. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position, defeated the manpower and equipment of 4 mechanized brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, 3 territorial defense brigades and a National Guard brigade in the areas of the settlements of Derechnya, Novaya Krebliakavka, Kovsharovka, Ivanovka, and Zapotnoye in the Kharkiv Region. Repulsed 6 counterattacks of assault groups of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. The enemy's losses amounted to 480 servicemen, a tank, 3 combat armored vehicles, including an infantry fighting vehicle, and a Polish-made Rozomak armored personnel carrier, and the armored car Kozak. 3 cars, 3 artillery guns, 2 stations were destroyed. Radio-electronic struggle and 5 ammunition depots. Units of the Southern Group of Forces improved the position along the front line, defeated the formations of 2 mechanized and 2 airmobile brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the areas of the settlements of Belagorovka, Orakovo-Vasilevka, Chasov Yar, Vasyevkavka, and Yantarnoy of the Donetsk People's Republic. They repelled 2 enemy counterattacks. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 245 servicemen, 3 armored combat vehicles, including 2 infantry fighting vehicles and a Patriot armored car. 5 pickup trucks, station destroyed radio electronic combat and ammunition depot. Units of the Center Group of Forces occupied more advantageous lines and positions, defeated the manpower and equipment of 5 mechanized Ranger brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the Brigade of the National Police of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Dzержinsk, Sherbanovka, Shevchenko, Shribnoy, Petrovka, Vozvezenka, Novovasilevka, Petropavlovka, and Novoelizavatovka of the Donetsk People's Republic. Repulsed 12 counterattacks of assault formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The enemy lost up to 510 troops, 5 armored combat vehicles, including an infantry fighting vehicle, US-made M113 armored personnel carriers and French-made VABs, 6 cars, and 5 howitzers. Units of the East Group of Forces advanced deep into the enemy's defense, defeated the formations of 2 mechanized brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, a Marine Brigade and a Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Bogodar, Konstantinopol, Velika Novosayolka, Razliv, Komar of the Donetsk People's Republic, and Temirovka of the Zaporizhia region. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost over 155 servicemen, a tank, 7 vehicles, 5 field artillery pieces, including a 155mm self-propelled artillery unit Paladin and a 155mm howitzer M198 made in the USA. An ammunition depot was destroyed. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of an infantry brigade, 2 coastal defense brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, and a National Guard brigade in the areas of the settlements of Stepnogorsk, Novoandrivka in the Zaporizhia region, Poniatovka, Antonovka, and Pridniprovsk in the Kherson region. The enemy lost up to 45 servicemen, an armored combat vehicle, and 7 vehicles. 4 electronic warfare stations and 2 ammunition depots were destroyed. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the groups of troops of the Armed Forces of the Russian Federation damaged the infrastructure of military airfields, assembly shops, storage sites for unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as concentrations of manpower and equipment of the armed formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and foreign mercenaries in 163 districts. Air defense systems shot down a French-made Hammer guided aerial bomb, 14 U.S.-made HIMARS multiple launch rockets, and 71 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 652 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 39,794 unmanned aerial vehicles, 590 anti-aircraft missile systems, 20,307 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,507 multiple launch rocket systems, 20,352 field artillery pieces and mortars, and 30,012 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.